Hey guys, what's up? It's not Nicole here, and today I'll be showing you how I made this little winter scene with a house. I'm thinking I'm going to do more and expand it because I thought it would look nice by a lake or a river, like a pond. A lake and a river are pretty much the same thing, and I didn't make that. So I'm gonna show you how I did that now-ish. I'm in a different room. Don't pay attention to that. Then I cut out all the pieces for the house, which is just a rectangle, then a square with a triangle bit on the top. Then just glue the sides to the front, then the back to the sides. And then I took more hot glue to kind of close up the seams of the cardboard. Then I mixed some just white school glue and cornstarch to a thick paste, and I used that to paint over the entire house to make it stronger and to give it a little bit of texture. You can just paint it or cover it with scrapbook paper, whatever you want basically. And if you're having a hard time getting it to smooth down, just wet your paintbrush and go back over it, and it'll smooth a lot easier. And also as it dries, it gets a little smoother, so all the brush strokes and stuff will go out. So I then cut out the pieces for the roof, and I glued them together, but I didn't glue them onto the house yet because I'd wanted to do that after I painted. Then I cut out these 4 little pieces for a chimney and glued them together. And technically this is upside down from what it would be on the roof, but yeah, I think you can get the idea. Just hot glued them, then I painted it with a light gray mixed with a little bit of brown, but not too much. Then I took some craft matchsticks and cut them out to make a windowsill. And then I glued that together. I then hot glued on some of these really little rocks I just found in the like model part of Hobby Lobby. I don't really know where else to find them. Maybe Amazon. Amazon kind of has everything. I just pushed them into the hot glue and kind of like mushed them down as best as I could. And I did that around all the edges and on top. Then I took more just Elmer's glue and brushed it over and let it dry. I put on quite a bit so that all the rocks would stay in place, and actually it did pretty well. I was actually pleasantly surprised. I can't talk today, I'm sorry. I then painted the house with the same gray, and then I painted the door frame, which I made, sorry, forgot to mention that, and the window seals with a dark brown. Then I glued the window seals to a baggie, just a Ziploc bag, and cut around that to make like windows. I don't know. You can also use like packaging, like clear plastic packaging from like dolls and stuff, but this is just what I had, and it was thinner and a little easier to work with. So if you don't have the clear packaging, this is another alternative that works pretty well, especially for the scale. Then I cut out a lot of squares from paper and glued those on as shingles. Then I took more craft matchsticks and glued them together to make the door and trimmed them. Then I glued on 2 more matchsticks on the top and bottom, cut those off, and painted them. Then I took a tiny little piece and kind of like, you know, whittled it, I guess, down to like a more of an oval. Less of a rectangle and more of an oval. Make it look like a door handle, basically. I then glued on the windows and door and finished the roof, painted that, and glued the rocks around the bottom. And now I'm making the path, which is just like like a jumbo popsicle stick cut into different size squares and rectangles. I just glued kind of randomly, but planned out slightly, you know, the OCD random. That's how I did it. And I painted the path, and I recorded all this, but I can't find the videos. I took some fake snow I found on Amazon and some iridescent glitter of 2 sizes, like a fine glitter and then like flakes, and glued that over the entire bottom, some on the roof and some on the chimney. Then I took these 2 trees that I also got in the model section, glued those to the ground and glued some snow on there. Then I got some stumps, like some tiny little mini, like wood slices. I don't know how to explain it, but you'll see them. Glued those on as well. Then I got some little like logs, cut those down a little bit, and stacked them in front of the house. I don't know where all that went. Oh, I also took some fluff and pushed it into the chimney for smoke. Sorry that wasn't recorded, but it's not that hard. You just glue some things on basically the way you want. So yeah, sorry it didn't record like I thought it did. Adorable, and see what I mean by it would look so cute next to a river or a pond and actually already have the stuff for it. Yeah, those are the little stuffy things. I don't know what you call them. But that's the house. I might do a bonus video since I did that. I don't know how I forgot. Well, actually, I got my hair done, so I was busy all day. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. If you did, cool. If you want to see the part 2 with the pond, or like maybe something else around the house, let me know, because I do want to see that. And yeah, so yes, hope you enjoyed. If you did, cool. Let me know what you want to see. And don't let the door hit you on the way out. See ya. That was probably quiet. Oops.